Hello. Welcome back to Invest with Intention YouTube channel. If you are new here, welcome. I am on a mission to turn 13,000 into 50,000 by investing into ETFs, index funds, and high conviction stocks. And today's video is a big one because I am going to show you exactly how I grew my brokerage account from $13,684 to over $33,126, as you can see over here. And I'm going to show you which funds I used to get to this milestone, okay, and my target to get to 50,000 in the next 2 years. Okay, now before we get started, I need to say this. Thank you to my first 78 subscribers. Amazing. This channel is growing every single day, and I appreciate every single one of you. And as always, this is not a financial advice. Please do your own research before buying anything you see on my channel. But if you have been looking for motivation to start investing consistently, this video might be exactly what you need. So let's get into it. Okay, so I started this video. I'm going to link a video up here so you can see my first YouTube video, okay, and where I was when I started. So I started my channel on September 18th 2025, okay, and I started with $13,684. So I will link it up here so you can compare and see where I started and where I am today. Okay, so my journey was to $13,684 into 50,000 in 3 years through investing, okay, using ETFs, index funds, and some high conviction stocks. So how did I get here? No shortcuts, no day trading, no trying to get rich overnight. Just consistent investing into ETFs, index funds, and a few high conviction positions. Okay, so fast forward today, as you can see down here, my portfolio is now sitting at $33,126. Okay, that's an increase of nearly more than 19,000. Okay, in under 8 months. Now, some people might look at that and think, oh, you must have gotten lucky with a stock. But honestly, the biggest reason this portfolio grew so quickly wasn't luck, it was consistency, right? So let me explain. First of all, I have no debt, okay? No car payment, no mortgage, no credit card payment, right? I pay off my credit card sometimes right when I use it, or I just wait till end of month and pay it off. Okay, that's what I do. So I don't carry any debt. And if you want to really get your finances together, this is what the number one thing you need to do: get rid of that debt. Okay, the next thing is I change a few of my lifestyle. I barely eat out anymore. I make my own breakfast, lunch, dinner almost every single week, right? I meal prep, and that has honestly become one of my biggest financial hacks. Okay, because every time I don't spend money on takeout, that's more money I can invest into assets that could potentially grow for few years. Okay, for not even few years, many years to come. Okay, the second thing I did was something simple but powerful. I started paying myself first. Okay, every time I get paid, I automatically invest $800 from my paycheck every 2 weeks. Okay, that means outside of my employer 403b, I'm investing around 1,600 every single month into my brokerage account and Roth IRA. And the important part is this: I haven't missed a single month. Okay, even when the market was red, even when I didn't feel motivated, even when it would have been easier to spend that money. Consistency is what changed everything for me. Okay, so now let's talk about what I'm actually investing in, because I know that's probably why a lot of people or a lot of you clicked on this video. Okay, so right now the core of my portfolio is built around five main funds. So we will look at them so you can see. So The first one, look up here, you'll see that I have FXAIX, okay, which is the Fidelity S&P 500 for, yeah, Fidelity, okay. This track the S&P 500 and gives me exposure to some of the best companies in America, like Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Amazon, and more, okay. This is really the foundation of my portfolio, okay. The next one I focus on is FTech, FTEC. Okay, I am very bullish on technology long term, especially AI, semiconductors, and cloud computing and software as well. Okay, and then we have FSELX. Okay, FSELX, which is the well, this one has been one of my highest conviction position because semiconductors are powering almost everything in the future. AI, data centers, robotics, autonomous vehicles, all of it. Okay, and another major position for me is SCHG. I love SCHG because it focuses heavily on growth companies with strong momentum and earning growth. Okay, and it's actually my largest position in my entire portfolio. I've invested 6,600 into this position, and I have 216 shares as you can see here. Okay, and my fifth position is SCHD. Okay, this gives me dividend income and helps balance the portfolio a little bit with quality dividend paying companies. Okay, now outside of those five funds, I also own some shares of, as you can see here, QQQI. Okay, only about 5 shares, and I'm trying to build up shares in this. And the next one, the other one is JEPQ, which I have 22 shares. Okay, and I'm going to continue to build that up too because I don't want to just focus on growth. I also need some income later on. I also need to balance out my portfolio a little bit. So even if it's just 1 or 2 shares here and there, I'm thinking long term, right? And that's really the biggest message I want people to understand from this video. Building wealth is usually not about one passive move. It's about discipline, consistency, patience, and continuing to invest even when nobody is watching. Okay, my goal is still to hit 50,000 by September 18, 2028. And honestly, at this pace, we might get there much sooner. So if you are on your own investing journey, comment down below what's your current investing goal. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, join me on this journey as we continue building wealth intentionally. Okay, I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.